I'll keeping you up to date on what. Fuck that. No. Hello and welcome. My name is BuGGaTon at BoredGamer.co.uk, and I thought I would bring you a new vlog. Very sorry, it's been a while since my last one. I've been to the Insomnia Gaming Festival between now and then, which was fantastic. I should add, a lot of good fun, great people. Great entertainment, a fantastic new venue, loads of gaming, loads of eating, a bit of drinking, and just a generally fantastic weekend. I ate 24 of a 28-inch hot dog, which was too much hot dog. Definitely too much hot dog. But you know, that was fine. It set me up for the evening of revelries that was to come. Whilst I was there, I met Monkey for the first time, lovely man, and he sold me his spare controller. Ba, 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 ba. So, I shall be bringing you guys some emulated entertainment shortly. I think I'm going to crack open one of the old emulators and play some of that nonsense for you guys. Maybe Mega Man X, that was one of my old favourites, something like that. But anyway, I'm currently working on acquiring a new CPU cooler for my old PC, because I've got quite an old processor, but it's still really good. It's an i7 920. So the clock speed's not very high, but it's, you know, it's quad core with hyperthreading. It's a really good, robust little device. And whilst I was at LAN, actually, DC Deathcore overclocked it a little bit for me. Which was cool, but there's more juice I can get out of it, so I'm acquiring a water cooling fan thing. I don't know, I don't do this technical stuff, off another friend of mine, and I'm going to whack that in there, get some more juice out of the old boy, and then I'm hoping to get a new graphics card at some point this month. Looking at the R9 series, but I might consider something like the 7950. And I'm thinking Radeon because, you know, dual monitor setup, that kind of thing. But yeah, my current Nvidia 275 GTX, a little outdated, and I'm hopeful of getting a bit more FPS out of the old boy. It's done well, 7 years old, and keep upgrading it and stuff, and you know, whatever. And lastly, I've just been, other than watching sport, there was a Snooker World Championships final and that kind of stuff. I've been watching TV, and there's some new TV shows out at the moment which are absolutely fantastic, and I really want to recommend. And one of them is Rick and Morty. It's just finished its first season, and it is fantastic. It's a stupid little cartoon that is. It's better than everything else that's on at the moment, except possibly Archer. Which is probably at the moment my all-time number one. At the moment, my all-time number one. It's at the moment my favorite TV show, and it's probably pretty close to being my all-time number one. Is Archer? Archer's just finished its 5th season, and every single one of those 5 seasons is fantastic. It's the best cartoon on TV. But Rick and Morty is a new show, which it's kind of Archer meets Back to the Future. Now, if you've seen Archer, you'll understand how awesome that sounds, and it is that awesome. So go and check it out. Acquire some Rick and Morty, watch it. I've also been watching the new House of Cards. I say new, it's 2 seasons in, but it's new as in it's the American remake, and it's really good. It's quite similar in a lot of ways to the old British House of Cards, which, if you watch it now, seems a bit dated, but the character of Kevin Spacey, he's meant to be similar to the character that was played by Ian Richardson in the original, and they're very similar, and they're both very good in their own rights. But the American version has just missed the satire of the show. It was meant to be, or it's not meant to be. It was a political satire, and you backed Ian Richardson, as you just felt that his character was really clever, and you loved that he was really clever, but there was a cheek about it, there was a charisma, whereas this guy Kevin Spacey's Frank Underwood is he's really, really clever and really dark, which makes him quite likable, as that's not your usual protagonist in a TV show, and that's great. But there's there isn't that charm or charisma or sneakiness. It's just, I mean, he is incredibly sneaky and he's devilish and horrendous, but he just doesn't have that, that sparkle. But I'm not sure that's a bad thing. I think it's just different, and I think if the American version had gone with the satire thing, if it had not pulled it off, that would have been terrible. Whereas it's totally pulled off what it's trying to do. So I can't really mark it down any points for that, and it is a really good show. I've just finished the first season. I cannot wait to get started on the second season. That's pretty much it. That's all I've been doing. That's all I'm up to. I'm just about to go and upload another Dungeon Keeper video, because it's still one of my favorite games, and I still love playing it, even though I'm just playing old levels and showing you guys the same old stuff that I played as a kid. It's just brilliant. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope this was informative. I'll catch you again next week. Take care, folks. What is Whitney Houston's favorite coordination? And I